Yep. And with that, we're going to move on to some predictions, which I know you kind of shy away from, but we're going to dive in.
Well,
so I'm just going to preface it with contenders.
Yes.
Who are the contenders for this World Cup? And as it's been said many times, it is the tightest a World Cup has been in pretty much in that I can remember, in terms of there are many, many contenders. So like top contenders, I still think All Blacks. Have to put them number one. Then we're saying Springboks.
Yeah, it's
number
close,
two. It's close between those two. England.
Yep.
Can't deny undeniable performances of late.
Fair enough.
Wales, Grand Slam champions. Don't
Awesome
sleep on
team.
them. They're up there too. Ireland, team
In
of
the
2018
mix.
in the mix. Grand Slam champions 2018.
Awesome players.
Yeah, definitely can win it. And then I think they're probably the five most likely. But France, Australia are two that I have in the same bracket of if the 4-year cycle means anything, they can't win.
Yeah.
But if the 4-year cycle is maybe a bit overblown and it's more about being in the right place for the tournament and being hot at the right time, these two teams exemplify that. They're one from either hemisphere, but they both have a tradition of attacking, running rugby.
Whether they're going to have enough to go through the whole tournament remains to be seen.
Yes.
But they may well have enough to beat some of those sides who we've listed
ahead of them. For sure. So they're definitely interesting. And then I think slightly lower again, we have Argentina and Scotland, who are the outside chances.
You know what? They those sides are like outside chance. They can't probably win the tournament, but they're outside shouts at maybe a semi-final.
Yeah,
that's the kind of thing they're looking at.
Yes, for sure.
But
those. So how many is that now? That's 9.
That's every tier 1 side minus
Italy. Yes. Because Italy,
and that's never been the case. It's never been the case that you said every tier 1 side has a plausible avenue for even a semi-final.
Yeah.
And then obviously to take away 2 of those sides, and you've got 7 sides who we think have a chance of winning the tournament.
Yeah.
Like if you run this tournament through a number of times, it's entirely in your simulator.
Yes.
It's entirely possible that a decent percentage of the times every one of those 7 teams wins.
Maybe. Yeah. This is it.
You know what? One of them is going to flop as well.
Yes.
That's the other cool dynamic, is like probably one of those 7 teams is going to completely flop, completely shit the bed.
Yeah. And that often does happen in the World Cup. It just gets wrong and then it snowballs. Because momentum's such a key thing. Yeah. So like what we're saying about with if Australia or France can get hot at the right time, momentum
it
can
could
carry
also
them
go
there.
terribly
if
wrong.
It goes wrong, momentum works the other way. You just can't look at Ireland 07 for a good case in point of like coming in, riding momentum, and then just a bad series of warm-up games leading into probably poor conditioning as well, but bad opening fixture, and then it just got worse and worse.
It's exactly the negative picture. Like Wales are currently in line for that to happen. But obviously they could book that trend. They're a very smart team.
Yeah.
In terms of the quarterfinals, I think it's just as a way to start. I think we're going to say Pool C winner is the first quarterfinals. Pool C winner, who we have said is England.
I think that's England,
against the Pool D runner-up, which you making the call have said Wales. So that is quarterfinal 1.
Yeah. I also think that would be a funny little thing, because I think the two of... If that is to happen, then neither England or Wales are going to win the World Cup.
Probably.
Because they'll knock lumps out of each other,
true.
and whoever wins will just limp into the semi-final to get swatted away.
And it's like neither side is going to get blown away in that game. It's going to be a bruising encounter.
Yeah.
So you have that as quarterfinal 1. You have the Pool B winner, All Blacks or South Africa. I don't know. One of them is going to be playing Scotland or Japan, probably as runner-up.
Yeah.
Pool A. And then obviously you've got your Australia versus, I guess we're saying France is our runner-up of
that's what I've said, but it could be Argentina.
It could be Argentina. So Australia v France, and then Ireland against one of the All Blacks or South Africa. Very, very tough to say who's coming out of these pools in the right way. And then obviously your semi-final is going to be the winner of that England-Wales game, what we've said, against whoever wins Pool B.
Yes. Yeah.
So England in a semi-final against whoever wins Pool B. That's my first prediction of this prediction segment, is that is where England don't fall short. They top their group, they win their quarterfinal, they're playing the winner of Pool B in the semi-final, and that is where they come unstuck. Because of discipline issues.
I don't know, maybe they're playing Japan.
They're not playing Japan. I'm sorry.
Japan home.
And you know what? If they're playing Japan will beat them. Japan have got that far.
Then they're going to win. It's not going to be England and stuff.
I'm
inclined to agree with you. to be honest,
Yeah.
about England. I know there's a lot of the buzz around certainly Ireland and through the Six Nations is England are going to win. Oh god, England are scary. That tends to be a disconnect in terms of like people aren't watching South Africa or New Zealand as often.
Yeah.
So I've been watching England too. Very impressive as they are. I think they will come unstuck. I think the 4-year cycle does matter, and I think some of the bad habits that they have and some of the mistakes they are making in selection will leave them unstuck as far as winning
against the very best teams in the world.
Yeah.
And whoever wins that Pool B, you could say, is the best team in the world.
Yeah.
Whoever wins between the All Blacks and South Africa, I think is a fair shout for best in the world.
It's true.
And that team are probably going to see off whoever comes runner-up in Pool A.
Yeah.
And they're going to be playing in that semi-final. If England top their group, which they almost certainly will, they're going to be playing in that semi-final. Game for the ages. England could win it, but in terms of World Cup predictions, my first one is that is where they come unstuck.
Semi-final time.
Semi-final time for England.
It'll still be a damn fine World Cup, but yeah.
Second prediction, it's harder to say. Second prediction, Ireland topping their pool are going to be playing the loser of that New Zealand-South Africa game. Oh, bail me out with a prediction here.
Well, like my prediction policy when it comes to Ireland is to be completely green-eyed and say that no matter what happens, we're going to top the pool, beat either South Africa or New Zealand on our way to the final in our first ever World Cup.
Okay, so here's a fun one for
that's
you.
my prediction.
You picked Australia to win Pool D.
I have in this particular
so
fleeting
that gives
moment.
you an Australia-France quarter-final.
It would be interesting.
What's happening there?
It would be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like France in a World Cup.
Wow, you like France?
I like the look of their jib.
You could. I mean, listen, it would be great, but
you
could get caught out.
Egg
by
in
that.
my face.
Yeah.
No, France are as likely
when the
to
USA
capitulate and
destroy them. It's like
no, it's just like backing on for what I love about France is like I have a pretty decent read on what most teams do. France are an anomaly in my mind. I don't know.
It's like when they look good, they look so good. It's like, why aren't you just winning everything? You mad bastard. Look at how good you are.
Yes, indeed.
I just don't know how good their pack is.
No, but I think
Pocock is going to dominate them in that game. Like, if Pocock is fit.
If he's fit. If he comes out of that pool.
If he comes through, if the Georgians haven't broke him.
True. Scrum time, though. France will definitely, I reckon, get an edge.
Scotty Seo can scrummage.
He can scrummage, but France can scrummage better.
I think you're underrating the Aussie scrum. I think they've got it fixed. For that level. Not at the top level.
Yeah.
But not South Africa, not Ireland. But at that level, I think they've got it fixed.
Possibly.
Yeah.
It could go either way. Those are the two. It would be a great quarterfinal because they're the two momentum-based teams that would be going.
So there you go, and that's actually I have arrived then at a second prediction, which is it's tough because you've given Australia that pull, but I really think Wales.
You think Wales are going to? And that's as likely.
And then if Wales win it, I think Wales could just meander their way to the final.
Could do.
That's one of the pictures.
Yeah, that's what's the disaster. It'd be a cruel irony, but I think it's likely because of it. If Wales fail to top their group and meet England in that quarter final, that's horrible for both teams.
Yeah,
like awful for both teams. And then meanwhile, Australia get to play France, which is just a much nicer game for everyone involved.
Yeah, indeed. But then the winner of that game,
Yeah.
what you have as Australia-France, is going to play Ireland or whoever comes a runner-up in South Africa, New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say the prediction too is that team makes the final.
Which,
Runner-up Ireland, the winner of Ireland or the runner-up of South Africa, New Zealand.
Yeah.
So essentially, what I have said is that the final is going to be between the winner of South Africa, New Zealand, and either the loser of that game or Ireland.
Yeah.
But the spanner that I would throw into the mix is that if Wales top their pool, I think they're going to make the final.
Yeah. That's the one thing that Ireland don't want us to meet Wales in the semi-final.
Yeah, no chance.
Yeah.
No chance. If you've just beaten the All Blacks and then you go and play Wales, it's just such an inevitable defeat for an Irish Ireland.
Yeah. Ireland always back up their highest moments with some of their worst.
With the
very
defeat to
often
Wales.
the defeat to Wales.
Yeah. So there's that aspect of it. But if Wales don't top their pool, I think there's every chance it'll be New Zealand, South Africa.
It's very possible. Yeah, it's happened before.
Yeah. And then to wrap up the prediction segment, then who's going to win the tournament? We have to make a call.
Well, again, I'm a bit redundant in this because I'm going to say Ireland. Yay! Green lens.
Yeah,
but I'm also going to think probably South Africa are the most likely to do it. But yeah,
it's a plurality of chance. It's not like there isn't a sense of anybody being the most likely in terms of nobody has a greater than 50% chance of winning the World Cup.
No, it's true. Yeah,
if you run this World Cup out 10 times, nobody's going to win it more than 5.
Yeah.
Which is exciting.
Yeah.
I am with you, though. South Africa. I'm just sticking... I'm sort of trying to keep my analysis hat on. It's so tough because, as we said, there's so many variables.
Yes.
But the team that's getting things most right is South Africa.
True.
The best all-round rugby team seems to be South Africa.
Yeah,
so
probably at the moment. That's
those
true.
boys. But then it all changes if Pollard gets injured. You know, this is the thing.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, it's
but
like,
we'll say South Africa. That's my call anyway.
Yeah, no, but I'm still saying Ireland because
you said South Africa though, didn't you?
No, but it's Ireland are going to win the World Cup.
Yeah.
How many times do I have to say it? I was saying it all the time 4 years ago. Turned out I was wrong that time, but this time I'm actually right. We're going to win the World Cup.
All right. All right. And now.
Thank you very much for watching that video. If it's your first time here, please leave a like and subscribe down below, and leave a comment as well if you enjoyed it, because we enjoyed the conversation.